You are now politicking with Po on PoPolitickin.com.
I don't know how y'all see it, but when it comes to the children, Wu-Tang is for the children. We teach the children. You know what I mean?
Be quiet. Sharaya J. I'm the type of chick to be a newbie and queen. I'm the type of chick to keep it true to my team. I'm the type of chick to be pursuing my dreams. Type of chick to push through when you're losing your steam. You the type of chick to just be running your mouth. I be busy getting busy, you be wondering how. That dude that you dating, he be humping around. And everybody know that you the talk of the town. And everybody know you finally got you a man. And everybody know you put it all on the gram. But everybody know that you ain't making a band. Why I say it once and now I gotta say it again. I'm the type. Do it. I'm the type. Do it. I'm the type. Do it. I'm the type. Woo. Say less, say less, say less, say less, say less, say less. Be quiet. Say less, say less, say less, say less, say less, say less. Be quiet. I'm the type of chick to smack you out of your seat. You the type of chick that won't be able to speak. And everybody know that you the freak of the week. Cause you be bleeping every bleep on every bleepity bleep. And these the kind of bars that make you pick up a pen. And these the type of bars that make you try it again. Cause I'm the type of chick to get up under your skin. And this the type of war you won't be able to win. Now everybody and their mama always claiming they lit. They always wishing they was famous and they wanna be rich. Now everybody putting Raya at the top of the list. And every camera wanna follow me to every event. Let go. I'm the type of chick to bring the glow in. You the type of chick to get it so in. I be knowing, bitch, you be low end. Be authentic, never wear, you know the slogan. I'm the type. Do it. I'm the type. Do it. I'm the type. Do it. I'm the type. Woo. Say less, say less, say less, say less, say less, say less. Be quiet. Say less, say less, say less, say less, say less, say less. Be quiet. Always putting in your 2 cents. Be quiet. But you ain't even making no sense. Be quiet. All you wanna do is throw shade. Be quiet. Mad at whoever getting paid. Be quiet. I got 7 grams in the cigarette load. Got my thoughts taking off like a missile. If you know me, then you know that I'm official. You should never test me, nah, not even a little. I'm the type of chick to put you back in your place. I'm the type of chick that might be snatching your lace. And that's the part of me that you ain't ready to see. Cause even if you real good, you ain't better than me. I'm the type. Do it. I'm the type. Do it. I'm the type. I'm the type. Do it. I'm the type. Woo. Say less, say less, say less, say less, say less, say less. Be quiet. Say less, say less, say less, say less, say less, say less. Be quiet. I'm the type. You ain't ready to see. Cause even if you real good, you ain't better than me.
Welcome back to PoPolitickin.com, your home for self-help meets hip-hop. Make sure you check out our podcast. We're on iHeartRadio. We're on Spotify, Apple Music, 1, 2, and the place to be. I'm with Sharaya J. How you doing today?
What's up, Sharaya J?
Yeah, my bad. Sharaya, I'm like country, so I'm like really bad on people's names. I'm just a country boy from the South. I can't hardly talk.
Nah, it's all good.
All right, so
how you doing?
I'm wonderful. So the first thing, I just want to say congratulations with the 4. You had the longest reign in the chair. So I just want you to kind of talk about that experience. How'd that go for you?
Yes, man. What a dope! I keep saying like, what a dope experience. I had no real, didn't know what to expect going in initially, and didn't really have any expectations. I just knew that I wanted to do my best every time I hit that stage. You know what I'm saying? Leave it all on the floor and give 150%. And so that was really my whole goal every time, and every chance that I hit that stage, it was like a different experience for me. I never took it for granted, never got comfortable in my seat, and it just worked out. And it took me all the way to the end, for sure.
That's what's up. And then I just want to talk about your background in music, because I actually knew about you a few years before the show. So just want you to talk about your background and like how long you've been involved with music.
Yeah. Well, you know, my pops was in the 90s hip-hop group. And so I was exposed to music almost as soon as I came out the womb, because when he was doing music, it was like he was 17 years old. And so, you know, I came up in a hip-hop household. Had a great career in dance and in choreography. And then throughout my travels as an artist, I got an opportunity to be a mentee underneath Missy Elliott, which was a great experience for me, like learning experience, and taught me a lot about the music business and just artistry in general. And after I had finally opened up my own production company and label, I actually got a call, BANJI Entertainment. I got a phone call from one of the 4 producers offering me an opportunity to fly to LA to meet with their producers to see if the show was something I was interested in doing. So I did all that, and then, you know, I finally accepted my chair, and then it just was a whirlwind from there, for real, for real.
Okay. Now let us know, why do you love music? Like, what feeling does it give you?
Man, music. Well, first of all, I think the most important thing I love about music is like a universal language. Mm-hmm. And so what I've learned about music just over the years is that it's so instrumental in just our everyday life. You know what I mean? I've seen music bring people together who haven't talked in a long time. I've seen it, you know, touch people in different ways, change people's lives. And so since I was a little kid, I said I always feel like I never really had a choice, because I just came up in the music culture, in the music industry. And so, you know, it always is just innate and something that I love. That's why I think it also connects to me on a dance level, because it's just really deeply rooted in my heart. And I have a real love for music that's never ending, for sure.
And then what is hip-hop to you?
Man, hip-hop is like, I have a very special relationship with hip-hop in general, because I say a lot of times that, you know, I grew up in a household where my mom was an around-the-way girl. You know what I'm saying? She rocked the bamboo earrings, at least 2 pairs. You know, I would walk into my living room, and my father would be having ciphers going on in the living room, and I even used to throw house parties. My father used to do it with me, allow me to throw house parties, which is a part of hip-hop culture. Mm-hmm. And I think that, you know, as hip-hop artists, that we have to understand that it's not just about bars, it's about the culture, the way we dress, the way we talk, you know what I mean? The idea of hip-hop being the voice of the people, like, you know, so it's a culture that I really grew up in and was really a part of it. And so, you know, I think it just bleeds through everything that I do.
Yeah, speaking of that, I will ask you about your style as an artist, because I even see it like from your fashion, the way you dress and everything. So just talk about your style as an artist.
Yeah. Well, you know, fashion has always been a really fun thing for me, because since, you know, I can remember I always had a passion for fashion. And so what I like to do, I think, with my fashion is just, like anything else about me, is having to be a creative expression of who I am. You know what I mean? And so I think that's why with my fashion sense, I just take risks, and I like to be outside the box. I like to be unique and different and bring something different and new to the table. And so I think because I'm that kind of person in real life, that it also, you know, shows through and shines through in my fashion.
And then who are some of your inspirations?
Ooh, of course, Michael Jackson, Janet Jackson, love them down. Prince, I'm a big fan of Prince. Coming up, I definitely my favorite artist was Biggie, because he was just so dope, like, with his lyricism, and on so many levels. But I also looked up to superstars like Salt and Pepper and MC Light and Queen Latifah, because she's from Jersey, of course, Missy, and Aaliyah. You know, she was just the kind of superstar in TLC that I looked to and looked up to when coming up in the game.
That's what's up. And then off the 4 too, we learned that you were dealing with cancer throughout the show. So I just, that's very commendable. I just wanted to ask you, you know, what would you tell the other people, you know, going through that and having to go through life?
Yeah, I think the main thing I would say is, one, never give up on your dreams or your goals, because I think what happens a lot is when people do get diagnosed with something like cancer, they tend to think of it as an end to what they have aspired to be, or kind of put like a halt in their life. And which is true, it's something tough to take on, but I think my biggest message during the show was just never give up on yourself. Don't think that anything is impossible to accomplish, and that if you put your mind to it and you have faith in God and you really just push through and try to have a positive attitude, that you can accomplish anything.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you, like what do you do to keep your mind strong and keep that positive attitude? Is it like certain techniques you use?
Yeah, well, I'm a big fan of meditation. I do meditate, and I learned that a long time ago from my grandmother, because she was a huge fan of meditation also. She taught it to me, basically. And I'm also a big fan of affirmating. Another thing that my grandmother just put into my mind, the idea and the concept that, the way that you think in your head about yourself is the way that you will become. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So I try to speak a lot of healing into myself all the time, just like say positive things or say healing things, and really speak my healing into the atmosphere so that it could come to fruition.
And is it a certain diet? Like, do you have to eat healthier or?
Well, the funny part is that it was a real shock to me too when I got diagnosed, because I'm like the girl that I work out all the time, I do yoga, I eat healthy, I've been vegetarian, vegan for years. And so when I got my diagnosis, the doctors were telling me that it probably was hereditary, because a lot of people in my family had got diagnosed with it prior to, my grandmother had just passed away from it before my diagnosis. And so after the fact, so I really did go a little more hard, try to eat a little raw, more raw and more conscious of my diet after the fact. But I think that what a lot of people, and this who are dealing with cancer, need to understand too, is that your mindset and the amount of toxic things that you take into your system, like negative talk or negativity in general, that can affect your wellness too. So I really make it a point to try to just keep positive people around me, people that are encouraging, uplifting, so that I can stay in a positive place, because I think that helps with your health as well.
But I know a lot of, especially with black people, it seems like a lot of times if we have an illness or something, we'll just try to deny it. So I think that's one thing. We can't deny it. We got to just face it and deal with it.
Yeah, no. Right, exactly. And that's what happened when I got my diagnosis. I was head on, doing research about it, seeing what I could do, picking up supplements like black seed oil and, things that I knew could help my immune system. So we have to sometimes be able to face it dead on so that we can get through it and do it the proper way, Okay.
And I was just reading your interview, so I know you were saying the Say Less, you have a video coming out for it. I know you said you're going to Hawaii soon, but I just want to ask you about any more current projects you're working on, you got going on.
Yeah, so, right, Say Less is the new single that I just dropped, so we are shooting video for that, and gonna have that out ASAP, next. And I'm also working on a collective project, a full compilation. And yes, I am about to go to Hawaii for 2 weeks, which I'm very excited about. That's where my family's from, and I have a lot of family there, and they've just been telling me, hey, since you got a break with the show, come on now, get some rest, you need to decompress, and, they want to take care of me, and so I'm excited about just a little bit of rest. We're working our butt off on that stuff.
Oh, yeah, I imagine. And then what are some of your interests outside of music?
Man, I love film, actually. I'm a screenwriter, too, so I wrote and produced a couple of short films and some feature films. And so I'm actually working on one now, I have an obsession with films and always loved films since I was a little girl. So the great part is that I can take both the music and the film and put them together and still be able to work creatively on projects that I'm excited about.
Okay. And then you kind of went to my self-help question. You said you do the affirmations and meditation, but is there any like certain books you like to read?
Ooh, I do. I love books too. That's funny. I do love books. Yeah, I'm really into knowledge. Like my favorite books. Some of my favorite books would be like The Alchemist and.
Yeah, I like that book.
No, I love that book. And what's that? My grandma gave me The Power of Now. And I'm really interested in history. I like to read ancient history too. You know, like about the ancient civilizations. My mom really got me into stuff like that. So I like knowledge and wisdom. So I like to gain it as much as I can.
And what advice would you give to any new artists wanting to get in the game and grow?
I think the most important part is to try to be yourself. Like, you know, like really try to search and see who you are authentically and individually as an artist. You know, like search for that thing that's going to make you stand out. Don't be afraid of your differences. Actually embrace them because, you know, that's pretty much the thing that I've done from the beginning, and you know, and it's not always an easy journey, but at the end, when you know that you have stuck to your guns and were who you authentically were inside, I think that it actually helps you a lot more in the future. You know, it's really the BANJI way. For the BANJI movement that I created, you got to be authentic and never jeopardize your individuality. I stand on that foundation, and that's what I would encourage any new artist coming out to stand on.
So, and what would you like to say to all your fans and supporters?
I just want to say that I love y'all so much. Oh my gosh, you're talking about some real love and inspiration pouring out for me, and just the fans, like, I swear, like the things that they just say, it inspires me, you know what I mean, to day to day. And I really truly believe that a lot of the love and support that I got during the show helped me with my healing a lot, you know what I mean? And it just gave me encouragement and kept me in a great place. And the further I got along the show, the more people who showed out and were giving me inspiration and support, I started taking that, you know, on the stage with me, and I started not just having those battles for myself and for the creator, but for the people who were showing me love and support too.
All right, and then anybody that say they didn't watch the show, they don't got TV, they just not hearing about you, why should they go check your music out? That's a small bubble, but just in case.
My music out because, well, one, because it's fire, and number two, I think that I'm the kind of artist that brings, you know, more than one aspect to the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that I'm very versatile because I'm that kind of person too, you know what I mean? And if you come in and listen to my joints, trust me, I have given you bars. You know, when I hit the visuals, it's going to be routines, it's going to be outfits, it's going to be levels, you know what I mean? And so I think that if people are interested in just something new and fresh and just some real superstar quality, we try to break some boundaries here. So check my joints out.
So I want to say thank you for coming through politicking with me. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. Me too. Thanks for having me.
You want to tell me your social media and everything?
Yeah, sure. So on IG, I am BANJI Raya. That's BANJIRAYA. On Twitter, it's Sharaya_J. And then on my Facebook and everything else, Sharaya J. Check me out. Show some love. What up, it's Sharaya J in the building right now. I'm on PoPolitickin, and we are chopping it up for y'all. BANJI.
Cool.
The PoPolitickin Show is brought to you by Audible. With over 180,000 titles to choose from, Audible is great for any continuous learner wanting to grow and expand their knowledge and insight. Go to www.audibletrial.com/POAudio and get an audiobook of your choice free with a 30-day trial. After the trial, your paid membership will begin at $14.95 per month. With your membership, you will receive 1 credit every month, good for an audiobook on Audible. Cancel before your trial ends and you will not be charged. So go to www.audibletrial.com/POAudio and download a free book by Tony Robbins, Grant Cardone, Napoleon Hill, Les Brown, Damon John, and more. Always remember that knowledge is power.